turns to winter, and then winter turns to spring. It's not just the season, you know it goes for everything.
It's even true for voices when boys begin to grow. You gotta take a lesson from Mother Nature, and if you do, you'll know.
When it's time to change, then it's time to change. Don't bite the tide, come along for the ride, don't you see? When it's time to change, you've got to rearrange who you are into what you're gonna be. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na.
Sha-na-na-na-na, sha-na-na-na-na. Oh, not for the innocent. Here we are. Oh yeah, another offshoot of the other side of everything else. And as always, we welcome you to the other side. Always come over to the other side. You're going to always find something new. And this is a new one now. So we got all kinds of things going on here. We got I want to do another cruising of the country this week. Cruising in the country this week. I think I'm going to do one instrumentally speaking, talking about just some instrumentals. Just and like I said, we got a couple of woulda, coulda, shouldas out there, and this is a new one called "Not for the Innocent," and it's kind of my little take on guilty pleasures. You hear people talk about guilty pleasures, and I really don't know if I get all that, because I'm never really feel guilty about it. Music that's bringing me pleasure. I mean, I love the Brady Bunch there, and the little music group they had there. I think it's called the Brady Five, the Brady Six, or something like that. And then Peter's voice was changing there, so they just implemented that into the song. So yeah, that's a little fun little thing right there. But so I just threw 3 videos together here to get the show going, and then we'll see where it goes. Fun stuff, and send me stuff you think, whatever, because the only thing I could think of with the guilty pleasures, is growing up as a Kiss fan, and then once the Dynasty come out and I Was Made for Loving You and then Unmasked and stuff, people were you weren't always cool, you weren't always cool to be considered a Kiss fan, and but I love those albums. I have no problem with those albums. I think Unmasked is it's a pop album, basically. Great. And if you get into Dynasty, it's other than I Was Made for Loving You and maybe a few little things here and there. It's got some good heavy stuff on there. It's not necessarily a disco song or a disco album, but that's what you get labeled as. That's what you go as. And I have a bunch of 45s. That's the small record for people. You put on the turntable and you play. And but I got a bunch of 45s of different things, and so I threw 3 together here. I threw a little Devo in there. It's not Whip It. That'd have been a good one to throw in there, but they got a cover version. I could put this on another offshoot we did called The Cover Up. Well, we do the band's done cover tunes, but the Devo does a little Rolling Stones. They do a little I Can't Get No Satisfaction, and then of course they put their flair to it, and so I mean, and I like it. I'm not ashamed to admit it, and it's not may not be for the innocent, but I do like it. And then I threw a little Donna Summer in there. I had the 45 of Hot Stuff, so I threw a little Hot Stuff in there by Donna Summer, the Queen of Disco. Because even though at the time, I probably denounced disco, but then you go back and then I can't, especially when I was DJing, a lot of the disco came back up to play. And I'm going to start out talking about all that stuff with the Village People. Not a little YMCA, but I threw in a little In the Navy. Now, the quality isn't so great on the Village People tune that I got here, but we're going to start out a little In the Navy. And then we're going to work our way down from there. So yeah, welcome to Not for the Innocent. And here we go now.
bibliography. Sign up for the big band or sit in the grandstand when your team and others meet. In the Navy, yes, you can sail the 7 seas. In the Navy, yes, you can put your mind at ease. In the Navy, come on now, people, make a stand. In the Navy, can't you say we need it?
Sitting here eating my heart out, waiting for some lover to call. Dialed about 1,000 numbers lately, almost rang the phone off the wall. Looking for some hot stuff, baby, this evening. I need some hot stuff, baby, tonight. I want some hot stuff, baby, this evening. Gotta have some hot stuff, gotta have some love tonight.
Better come back later next week, 'cause you see I'm on a losing streak. I can't get no. Hey, 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 that's what I say. I can't get no. I can't get me no. I can't get no. I can't get me no. No, I can't get no. No, I can't get me no.
Oh, no, they can't get no satisfaction. Maybe they're not looking in the right place. You always got to look on the other side if you want to get that satisfaction. And don't be ashamed of those guilty pleasures. They're not for the innocent. And neither is this show. Oh yeah, you can't tell me you wasn't dancing in your chair while you was listening to it. So get up and move those feet and dance again, 'cause I'll see you on the other side.